that tough situation, or when you are going through that relationship that isn't working out and always falling down, and you are losing yourself, losing a part of yourself. You are losing self-esteem, you are losing your self-trust, you are losing everything of you, are losing your feelings, your heart, your soul, your own peace of mind. You are constantly stressing out, your periods are skipping from 1 to 3 months. It will end, of course. Either you will have to end it or he will leave. You have to say in the mirror that we have to end it. Abusive relationship, toxic relationship, constantly keeps on saying things that hurt your heart. He is constantly doing things, his actions, what he does and what he don't do, breaks your heart, breaks your feelings. It's like it's almost impossible to communicate your own feelings because you feel like judged. You can't even say what you want to say to him. No matter whatever you do, it will only lead to arguments or fights, and he won't understand your point of view, won't understand your feelings, and he emotionally abuses you. Sometimes can go even physical. Girl, it's time to enter your IDGAF version, the worst version ever. It's time to enter your fucking version ever. Listen, I know you have been through abusive relationship, or you are going through abusive relationship and things are not changing. No matter what you do, even if it's not abusive relationship, whatever you do, it's not kind working. Of abusive relationship I'm going to talk about today is where the guy is unavailable physically, emotionally unavailable, and always goes after physical relationship, and he don't want to communicate feelings. He is always finding ways to go after you. He is always finding ways to manipulate you, to control you, to deceive you. Now, what are the actions of such kind of guy, such kind of relationship? What he do? Number one, he will text you from different ID and then act like a different guy, even though your heart knows that he is the one. You see his posts, and even if those posts are not the one, even if there are no posts, you see the way of talking, you see his words, whatever he's typing. You feel in your heart, your intuition is saying he's the same guy you love, he's the same guy, he's your current boyfriend, but he is pretending to be, impersonating to be someone else, and he's manipulating you, pushing you to go and message your current boyfriend, impersonating as someone else. What else he will do? He will motivate you and say sorry to him, go and love him, this, that. He will try to emotionally play with you. He will play games with you. For example, on Talk Life, which is very popular app about depression and mental health, guys are misusing girls. Sign number two. First, he'll act emotionally unavailable and then put all the blames over you. He will make you believe that you are the one culprit. He will make you believe that you are the one acting over dramatic, that I am taking things too seriously, and then he will put everything over you, that it's your fault, you are the one, you are responsible for your own things. He will go after physical relationship and comes out like a wolf every night but hides in a day. Sign number three. He will call you, text you very less. He will not reply to your texts. He will always find excuses to ignore you. He will always find excuses. For example, I am busy, the most famous text message or what you hear from call one can ever receive. Sign number four. He will never motivate you. He will always try to make senses. Whenever you want to share your feelings, your struggles, what's happening in your life about a toxic family or toxic friends or this or that, he will always make distance and he will always ignore your messages. Whenever you're trying to explain about the abuse you have been through, that he makes you feel worse, he makes you feel emotionally available, and that you're always trying to convey your feelings but he's taking the other way. You're always putting in effort in, you're always trying to make relationship work, that we are deeply connected by heart, by feelings, by words, by emotions, by thoughts, but he's always pulling away. He will always putting things on you, that why are you acting like this, that. He will always reply just okay or with small words of a big paragraphs. He will always leave you when you are in need. He will always leave you crying at night. sign up for. He will be peacefully sleeping while you are crying for hours, while you cry yourself to sleep. I guess these signs are enough. Now, how to get over this? Thing is like, there will come a time in your life when he will definitely leave you. No matter how much you try to make that relationship work, no matter how much you try to make communication work, communicate, put efforts, love, be kind, loving, you will mold yourself. Even for the one, for the guy you love, you will mold yourself completely and try to make things easy between you all. You will try as much as you can to be connected to that person. You will try every way. At the end, you will be failed, because the person who does not want to put in efforts, who does not want to make things fine with you, doesn't really love you. In fact, even if it seems he don't love you, he will give you some positive reinforcements, like for example give you some little love and care and all those things, and some like, have you eaten food, how's your day, this that, give you little hugs and all those things. Just the bare minimum shit, bare minimum thing. He will do just bare minimum things, and then he will act like you are asking for too much, but he won't openly say, or sometimes he'll openly say. No matter how much you do, it will always end to zero. You may even end up begging up for their attention, for trying to solve things. It will always lead to zero, always lead to an egg. No matter how much you do, that's the end of every fucking toxic or effortless relationship. He doesn't really love you, this means. He doesn't really love you, he just doesn't. No matter how much you do. So, how to get over it? You know it very well. If it's gonna end, then you have to do it your own way. When I was completely broken and I was left alone, I was just left alone with myself and nothing else. But yes, of course, their memories, their love and care, everything, and their pain, all the efforts I gave to them, and I got nothing. Everything. I was just left with all these things. Thank you so much. If you like my video and if you gain so much valuable content and knowledge from my video, of course you will like it. There's nothing that you don't like it. I know you'll like it. This was the type of one guy that you should be away from and move on from fast. And comment on my videos, express yourself, what you feel, everything, and subscribe so you can watch more of my content of personal development, psychology, abuse, and all those things.